Moon Magic Super Souls, welcome to today's readings. We're asking for an immediate message for you, and we will also look at the week ahead. This is a reading I post every Sunday. Welcome back to those of you who are returning, and welcome to anyone new. Thank you so much for being here, truly. Now, we have 3 cards already that were, as I was shuffling, they just came through in my preparation. But I'm also going to draw a charm and a rune for each. So I'm going to put these counters here just because it means that you can see the charms really, really easily. So for pile 1, we have the card of the Mother. And your rune is the rune of Gateway, Thurizaz. Okay, so that's your rune. And your charm, ooh, very strongly coming through this one. Your charm is the Flamingo. Okay, so that is pile 1. Pile 2, you have the Siren. You have the rune of Gibo. Now this is partnership or a gift. Sometimes it means a gift. We'll obviously find out what it means when we get into the reading. So we have a charm, and you have a Venus star with a beautiful little fairy. This is real sort of like, it's a studded, it's almost studded with like little, tiny little crystal. Can you see that? Little kind of crystal stones in this charm. Beautiful. Okay. Pile 3, you have the card of the Medallion. Ooh, 2 runes coming through for you. You have Kano, the rune of openings. Wow. Okay, this is a combination and a half. You have Kano, the rune of openings, and you have Degas, breakthrough. Okay, that's a pretty powerful combination. Wow, 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 and more wow. And if you haven't yet checked it out, do check out the Moon Magic store and the t-shirts, the Wow Wow and More Wow t-shirts that we now have available. Let us see what charm you have, my lovely pile 3. You have the charm of the Bat. How beautiful. Okay, so that is pile 3. If you're new to my channel and you're wondering what on earth that's about, there are things we call Jennyisms, things that I say, like wow, wow, and more wow being one of them, and don't wobble. So, yeah, we've ended up through the kind of lovely chats, the lovely chat that we have had, you know, from you guys, your suggestions in the comments, we've ended up creating t-shirts and stuff, Moon Magic stuff, which I would never ever have thought of doing. So thank you so much. It's been a really good, fun journey. Anyway, I'm going to stop waffling. You need to be tuning into your intuition, my beautiful souls. Pile 1, pile 2, pile 3. Now, I'm going to leave the camera running just for a few moments longer for you. Take your time. If you find that you're drawn to more than one, it may be that there is more than one reading speaking for you, more than one message coming through. You know, we are all living our lives in, you know, there are so many different areas of our lives that messages can come through about. So, you know, it could be that one area of your world is receiving a message from one pile and a different from another. Beautiful souls, I'll leave the video running a little bit longer for you. As always, the timestamps are below and I will put them in a comment. And also I will list all the cards and the runes and the charms in case there are any that you are interested in accessing. So beautiful souls, I will see you in the readings in just a moment. Pile 1, welcome to your reading. Let's find out what immediate message is coming through for you, and then we'll look at the week ahead for you. I'm actually going to go with all 3 of those cards for you. Got some lovely cards today. Also a beautiful Remy pack that I'm going to be drawing an image and a poem as well from. I'll probably finish up with that, I think, maybe. But let's go with it. Let's see what we are shown. Let's look at your oracle cards first, and then we'll draw your tarot cards. So we have Water Monkey, Conquer Your Fear. Water Bird, Speak Your Truth. Wow. Okay, this is really interesting because I have used these cards a lot lately. And you've got 9, 10, 11. So these cards are well shuffled. That is really interesting. So something is to be progressed here. Water Monkey, Conquer Your Fear. Water Bird, Speak Your Truth. Water Dog, or Wood Dog rather, Trust Your Intuition. We then have Brown Bear Spirit, Take Time Out. And Grandfather Dies, Son Dies. This is Good Fortune. Okay, can we get that in there? I think maybe we can. Let me press the pause button and move things around a bit so we get all the cards in for you. Okay, beautiful souls, hopefully we've got everything in view. Now, pile 1. I think your reading is all about timing. It's like knowing when to act. Now, it's about transition. It's about timing. I think you are. Ooh, that card just moved all by itself. I suggest winding the video back and watching that. You might want to. Okay. Yeah, this is about kind of almost like impeccable timing, knowing when to act. Now, change, there's some sort of change going on around you. You're in transition. It may be that you're needing to have a conversation with someone because something needs to be addressed. And this is a card, the Mother, that kind of tells us that it's not advisable to hold on to something or try to cling to something. You know, it's kind of like the Mother energy both nurtures but can cling and stop things from growing. So it's kind of got these two polar opposites. We can nurture and flourish, or, you know, if we don't cut the apron strings, then something can't fully grow into what it needs to be. There is something here for you right now. Grandfather dies, son dies, this is good fortune. There's transition. I mean, this is, again, all about sort of knowing when to let go of something, knowing when to move forwards. But letting go may be speaking your truth. It's like actually voicing something, saying how it is. But it's also all about timing. It really is. There's something about having impeccable timing here, getting the timing right. Let's draw your tarot cards and find out more about this for you, my pile 1. Okay, so we have 7 of Cups. Ah, look at the Death card here. Look at the way she is holding back, that drawing back the curtain. Conquer your fear. I feel like you want to do something. This would be like, I don't know, almost, you know, it almost has a flavour of leaving home about it. Like if you wanted to leave home, but you knew that, let's say you're living at home. This is a hypothetical example, but just to give you the flavour of the energy here. This is the kind of energy that we're talking about. This has got the flavour of you want to actually do something, to grasp something, or you want to step through a gateway. You want to make a change. You want to step into the new. So let's say you want to leave home, but you're living at home, and currently your income is in part supporting the family. You know, your primary family, but you know you really, really, really want to leave home and get your own place, and you want to take that next step, but you're fearful of saying something in case it's going to upset people, or you're worried about how they'll cope, or there's something here about that flavour of you want something. The gateway is absolutely there right in front of you, but it involves having to sort of address something, having to speak something, to say to somebody, this is what I want. You know, there is something here that you want, that you desire, but you've got to say something. And it's somebody, I think, where there's a loyalty. It's almost as though you have a loyalty to a certain situation. And it's like you know what you want to do, and you know that the rhythm of life is moving things forwards. Because this top row almost for me has a bit like a flavour almost of the Tower card, actually. But you know that the change is right. But I don't think it's sort of being forced upon you. It's there. You want it. You know that there is something you desire. But you've kind of got to voice it to someone or let someone know. And there's an anxiety around it. Around actually speaking it, saying it. And yet you know this is the right gateway to step through. You absolutely know it. You just know it. Your reading is saying... that there will be some, there will be the perfect time to have a voice. You know, you don't have to blurt it out. You can take your time to contemplate how you want to say what you want to say, and not only how you want to say what you want to say, but also when to say what you want to say. So let us get additional guidance and help. Yeah, we have the moon. How interesting. Look, you will be able to cross this bridge. This is actually saying, you know that saying, you know, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Timing. There will be a time when it will be perfect to voice something. Curiously enough, I actually think that a series of events will take place that will lead you to the point where you can then say it. And the timing will be right, where it will be received. Yeah, the timing's going to be right. It's literally like we've got these Aladdin and these beautiful lamps, all these wishes. It's like a pathway of wish fulfillment. Step by step, just contemplate, take your time here, don't rush. The timing will be perfect. There'll be a point of impeccable timing. Even this warriors know and understand in these ways. You know, when warriors would practice a kata, you know, it's like in Tai Chi, there's a series of movements, and we practice them, and they flow, and the energy flows, and then when it comes to have to use those skills, you know, they're just there. We know the timing is right, and the skills are there. So there's something here to be practiced or thought through. And this is suggesting that there will come a point when the timing will be impeccable. It's what's coming through here for you. Yeah, Page of Cups. This is reinforcing this again. We have a rabbit here, fertility. A little white hair. Yes, there will be a circumstance or a situation, and there will be an opening, a gateway, when the timing is perfect. An opportunity, almost like somebody, using that example, it would be like if you were sitting around the kitchen table and you've been worrying and worrying and worrying about how to say, you know, I want to leave home and buy my own place. And you're suddenly sat around the kitchen table, and then another member of the family says, you know, have you ever thought of, you know, don't want to, you're not being pushed out, but, you know, have you actually thought about moving out and getting your independence, or, you know, or something will happen that will create that window of opportunity for you. Yeah, something's going to happen. Let's get more information about this. We have the 4 of coins, yeah, and the 5 of coins. And then the 9 of swords. I think something will... actually happen to create that opening for you. Whatever it is you want. Let's get some more information about this. Yeah, the star. Perfect, yeah. I think the situation is literally going to be navigated. It's almost as if the universe will kind of orchestrate a scenario where something has to change anyway. I had such a feel of the energy here of the Tower card in the tarot with this top row. It is literally, the timing will be right. Something else will happen that will give you the opportunity to have your voice, to move this forwards. That's what's really coming through. So there's a lot of reassurance around this, around the idea of timing. Let's draw a Rumi card for you and a Rumi message, and then we'll look at the week ahead. Music. Okay. So your first and most immediate message really is that the timing will be orchestrated for you. You will be able to have a voice. You'll be able to move this forwards. We have confidence. Yeah, have confidence here. Feeling your strength, I can move heaven and earth. And while others sing about love, I know I am the Sultan of love. Yeah, there will be an absolute moment when literally the circumstances are going to be orchestrated. So you don't have to worry about the when you get to have a voice or when you get to step through the gateway that you want to step through. The circumstances will emerge so that you can, so that you need to. You know, I just think something will reach that point where it is completely appropriate to move, to walk through the gateway, to step away from something. If you are worrying about having a voice and you're concerned that perhaps there's a confrontational situation for some of you, and you're concerned about how you voice this with the moon, there could be some depth of emotion around. If this kind of scenario is applying to you, don't worry about it, you know, with the Nine of Swords. Look at this Nine of Swords. It's like she's just kind of meditating into the energy. Rather than sort of worrying about the impact of this, she's meditating into the energy, and it's going to... She's kind of rising above this scenario. She's rising above the worry. The Four of Coins, this is going to be protected and nurtured and orchestrated so that the timing is right and you'll know when to say what you need to say. Really, in many ways, if there's any conflict around you and you're worried about how to say something, I think the timing will be impeccable. And your task right now is just to slow it down and kind of almost really, really think about and reflect on what you want to say and how you want to say it. It's almost like this space of preparation. Let's draw some more cards and let's ask about the week ahead, because this is a very powerful message that's coming through for you. So let's check in on the week ahead and see what we are being shown for you, my pile one, in terms of how this situation may emerge literally in the next 7 days. Okay, may we ask how the next 7 days are panning out? Well, look at this, Six of Wands victory. Okay, I think this is going to get sorted this week. And then we have the Three of Pentacles works. Yeah, fantastic. I think this will get sorted this week. Literally, I think the opportunity, the organising of the timing, I think it will happen at some point this week. Seeing you coming out with flying colours. Oh my goodness me, look at this. Two aces, Ace of Pentacles and Ace of Wands. Yeah, truly, you don't need to worry. Whatever this is about, whatever you're needing to have a voice over, whatever you're needing to initiate, the gateway, the entry point, the stepping forwards, have confidence. I love this as well. Feeling your strength, I can move heaven and earth. And while others sing about love, I know I am the Sultan of love. You can do this. You can move this forwards. You can absolutely move this forwards. This is the week of the new beginning for you, where you voice something that you're anxious about voicing in order to step through to the new. This feels very, very exciting. Yeah, I really do feel that I really do actually feel that the universe is kind of orchestrating events very specifically to make this entry point for you possible, this transition, the result you need. Wow. I'm loving this. I'm loving this. You know, and I really feel you can let go of fear here. Let go of fear. Just contemplate what you want to say or how you want to say it. And as I said, I think the timing is impeccable, and I think you will be able to move this forwards in whatever way you need to, with huge victory, with the result that you desire. Pile 1, this is your reading. Wow. Have an amazing week. And whatever worry you may be sitting with around this, put it down. It's not important. Truly, I think the worry is unnecessary. I mean, wow. Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Wands. Wow. Wow, wow, and more wow. I mean, seriously, this is, 6 of Wands, victory. Yeah, this is fab. Truly fab. Pile 1, this is your reading. Thank you so much for joining me today for this reading. Thank you all of you who follow these readings on Sundays and my other readings as well. Thank you all of you who are new. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to this community. Thank you all of you who have been purchasing my diary for next year, the 2025 Manifest with the Moon Diary. If you're coming to this at a totally different time in 2 years' time, then thank you if you did. And thank you if you're buying the current one. Beautiful souls, just thank you. That's all I can say. Thank you so much for liking, sharing, subscribing, and all the things you do that support the channel. Tons of love, Pile 1. Pile 2, welcome to your reading. Beautiful souls, I think this may be about love, or at the very least passion and desire, maybe even lust. Actually, there is something that you are lusting after, that you desire, that you want, that is making your soul sing. Now, it could of course be about human love, but it could be about something else. There could be something else that you are just wanting beyond anything, but this is like the call of something. Something has reached into your soul or your heart, and you are finding it irresistible. Now, if that's not resonating with you, this may not be your reading, although we have yet to draw any cards, and I better not say too much before we dive in any further. But let's see what we're shown for you. This does seem to me to be really talking of desire. Speaking of desire, what may we be shown for an immediate message for my lovely Pile 2s, please? May we have an immediate message for my Pile 2 before we look at the week ahead? May we have an immediate message for my Pile 2. I did see that card just there, that one there. Let's look at these first. Okay, wood rabbit. Oh, wow. Follow your curiosity. This feels like really kind of yes. Let's go for it. Look at the rabbits you have. I mean, this is like fertility. Fire rabbit, welcome to the muse. Living from the heart, fire snake. These cards are all about desire and following it through. We have you smile, the world changes. Wonderful. Open and starfish. Well, this is in my excitement. I'm dropping cards. You smile, the world changes, and we have starfish spirit, open to infinite possibility. Wow, wow, and more wow. This is just something else. Actually, I just think your reading is something else. Okay, why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you say yes to this? Why wouldn't you dive in, just for the journey, to discover, to find out? There's something that is calling you. I mean, absolutely reaching into you, heart and soul. Now, whatever it is for you, person, project, whatever it is, oh my goodness me, it is really, really calling you. And I'm not seeing anything here that suggests that you shouldn't go for it. I don't know whether this is just a validation if you're having a wobble, but this is absolutely suggesting that this is worthy of diving in and entering that pathway of discovery. Let's draw cards and find out what else we are shown. The Wheel of Fortune. Oh my goodness me, it's like someone is throwing the dice. How could you not follow this through? Look at all these cards showing up. Let's just go with them. You have the Wheel of Fortune. You have the Six of Wands, the card of success. I'm seeing you riding to victory. We have the Four of Swords. Put down your fears. We have the Six of Coins. We have, where are we now? We have Seven of Swords. Look at this coyote spirit energy. Eight of Swords. 10 of Coins, wonderful. And the Nine of Swords. Your fears are unfounded, I think. I think you might be giving yourself kind of quite a hard time over this. Swinging like a yo-yo, you know, when there's just something you really desire and then you go the other way and you think, yeah, but what if? And then you go back to the, yes, but it could be, but what if? It may also be that trust is involved here. It's like I feel as if you are fearful. Fearful of being tied or committed to something. Fearful that if you make a commitment it will go wrong, or fearful that you're committing to something or someone and maybe you're fearful it's not what it seems, you know. Is it really, you know, is this going to be as good as it looks? You know, will it really do what it says on the tin? Is this person genuine? You know, can you really trust this? Is this worth investing in? Or if you do invest, will you be tied? Will you be tied down? Could it go wrong? Now, I love this Nine of Swords in this pack. This came out in pile 1, actually. So if you were drawn to pile 1, there may be a message there for you. She transcends in this Nine of Swords. It's like instead of being bound in worry, she transcends. She moves beyond something. Yeah, I think this is going to, whatever fears you may have, follow your curiosity around, it's almost like the strength of feeling. You know, when something is so strong, you want it more than anything, but, you know, can you really allow yourself to have it? You know, whatever it is, open yourself to possibility. I think it's the strength of feeling that is phasing you, and also that this could be someone or something that is actually very new, and therefore you're kind of, you know, as I said, is this too good to be true? Is this real? I think this is real. I think this is genuine. We've got the 10 of Coins here, the 10 of Pentacles. This is about rising above your fears here. Let's get some more cards. Let's draw a Rumi card, or 2 Rumi cards. We'll draw a Rumi image. Okay, dance, yes. Dance, what's that lovely saying? I think I've seen it from time to time. Dance like, or sing like no one is watching. You know, just, it doesn't matter what other people think. Dance as if there's no tomorrow. Join the dance. And the card that has shown up, we've got several, but I'm going to use just the one that I'm seeing on the top here. Devotion. Not a moment goes by that you cease to be in my heart. Amongst all flowers, I only breathe your fragrance. Your light is hidden, but it has set this worldly garment on fire. I stand drinking the cool water you have given me and watch my world burn. Wow, I mean, this is passion. And look at the passion in this dance card. If for some of you this genuinely is love, I mean, it's pure and simple. It's love, and it's passion, and it's wow, it's intense. It's love, passion, desire. Whatever it is, if it's not another person, and it's not about love of that, it's love of something that literally fires you up. But for many of you, this is love. We have the Venus star. We have partnership, Gibo. Wow. You know, not a moment goes by that you cease to be in my heart. Amongst all flowers, I only breathe your fragrance. You know, this is like being captivated by someone. Your light is hidden, but it has set this worldly garment on fire. I stand drinking the cool water you have given me, and I watch my world burn. Isn't that so beautiful? This is really about love, devotion, connection. And also the wobble that goes with it when you don't yet really know someone terribly well. You know, this is really speaking of new love, if I'm honest, new love of new desire. And wow, what a flame has been lit. And yeah, as I said, if it's not a person, it will be love of something else. The flame has been lit, and it's like you cannot put that flame out. You absolutely cannot. Even though there is anxiety here or worry about it. There's nothing here to me that is suggesting it's not real, though. In every way. Let's find out about your week. How might this pan out in the week ahead? I mean, the first part of your reading is clear. The message is clear. It's like, this is real. This is real. Why would you not go for this? Smile and the world changes. 2 of Swords. So, asking about the week ahead. We have 2 of Swords. We have 9 of Wands. So we have the card of Peace and we have the card of Strength. We have the 6 of Wands showing up again. Yes. I think this is the week that you can overcome those fears. So I'd say this is sitting around you right now. Whatever it is that has fired you up, reached out to your soul, connected to your heart, the thing you want, the person you want, that desire, and you're debating. Well, I think the debate ends this week. We've got victory. I think somehow you find the courage of your own convictions. You find the courage to actually say, do you know what, I am going to put my fears down. You know, this is too delicious not to follow through with it. This is just too delicious not to follow through. Well, this is lovely. I'm loving your energy. I truly am. Let's see what else shows up this week for you. We have King of Cups. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Wonderful. We have the 9 of Swords. We have, which of course you also have, and then you have the Queen of Wands. Yeah, you can put this down. You can put this constant going over stuff in your mind. I think you can overcome it this week. I think you overcome it this week. I think the passion is so strong. You can't not go there. I just think this is a pretty cool week for you. It might feel unbelievably wobbly, but I just think it's irresistible, and the pull is too big for you to not follow. And yeah, I think this is where you overcome the fear of embracing this, of owning it. And I think when you do, your smile will change the world. You know, when you just, like if there's somebody that you, let's say this is for some of you love, which I think it is for some of you. This is where you kind of, maybe you own it and say something. And when you own it, you know, and it's reciprocated. And they say, yeah, I feel the same. You know, the passion, the desire is here for me too. You know, this will be one of those moments when you're smiling like a Cheshire cat. You know, you cannot stop. This is a smile from ear to ear. And if it is not relationship, whatever the connection is, whatever the love of this or the passion of this or whatever it is, you know, when you overcome your fear of and just dive into it fully, you are going to be smiling from ear to ear. And it looks to me as if this is the week you kind of get out of your own way. I think you get out of your own way and you make it happen. You do something with this, you transform it, you put down those fears, you dive in and you run with it. And yeah, wow. I'm sitting here, if you could see my face, I am smiling from ear to here on your behalf. That's the energy. It really is phenomenal. I mean, look at her jumping for joy here. This is fab. Truly, truly wonderful. Okay, my beautiful, beautiful pile 2. Thank you so, so much for being here. I am beaming in your energy. This is your week. Have an amazing week. I'm confident you will, even if it's dead wobbly, entering into this level of passion, desire, calling, because it could be a calling. It could literally be your calling. Siren calls us. It could be a spiritual calling, your relationship to the divine, but it will set you on fire, whatever this is. Pile 2, have an amazing week. Tons of love, and thank you so much for all that you do, liking, sharing, subscribing, and everything that you do that supports the channel. Tons of love. Pile 3, welcome to your reading. Now, my beautiful souls, you have Kano and Breakthrough. Kano openings, Degas Breakthrough. I mean, what a combination. This is serious, and with the medallion. I want to say like you're going for gold here. I think you're very close to the finish line of something, or you're going to have a really lucky break that opens a doorway that gets you to, you know, gets you on track for the gold medal somehow, whatever this is. This is pretty powerful. You have the bat, transformation. Let's draw your cards. What's your immediate message? Let's find out what you are needing to know right now. Earth Tiger, breaking through the barrier. Wow, well, you couldn't write it, could you? You just could not write it. Okay. Wow, going through the gold, going for gold. That's what athletes, you know, often talk about. It's like they break through that barrier. There's a point at which they've got to break through something to get to the finish line. Wow. Let's have this card here. Fire Rat, Light and Shadow. I'm going to take both of these. You're the first pile that's had 4, I think, from this pack. Fire Rat, Light and Shadow. Fire Rat, Welcome the Muse. Fire Rabbit. So Fire Rat, Fire Rabbit. This came out in pile 2. So if you were drawn to pile 2, there may be a message there for you. Metal Pig, partnership and collaboration. Okay. Okay, yeah, there may be a message in pile 2. Okay, we have do what you will, but not because you must. Ah, this is so interesting. This is about doing something for the sake of doing it, and that in itself creates the breakthrough. That's what creates the breakthrough. That's what gets you there. It's like doing it for the love of doing it. Getting to where you need because you can and you want to and you're inspired. Let's draw another oracle card first, then we'll dive into your tarot cards as well. Koi fish spirit, there is always enough. Wow. Goodness me. I feel like there is something that is really, really you're working at, and I think you swing from feeling like it is. I think you know it could be really big. I think you know it could be successful. I think you know that this could work. It could happen. It could be the gold medal kind of thing. The lottery win of your life, as it were. Something could be absolutely amazing. But I also think you sit in a place where sometimes you are not sure if you can get there or you can get to the finish line. But this is absolutely saying you can. You absolutely can. You can break through that barrier and you can get to the finish line. You can do this. This is what your reading is saying. You can do this. And I think you'll be in the limelight. I think you'll be in the limelight. I think the right people will come at the right time. If you are, let's say you were writing a book and you're really struggling to get, to finish it, to get to the end. Well, I think you can get to the end, and I think you'll find the right partnership, the right publisher, the right collaboration. But do it because you love it, not because you're so focused on the end goal. There's always enough. Do it because you want to complete this amazing book that will reach people, not because you want to get there because you believe that, then there'll be enough money or whatever to get, it's like doing it for the right reasons. Your intent is really important here. What else are we shown? Ace of Coins, Queen of Cups, Knight of Swords, this is pretty fast moving. We have Four of Swords. Okay. We have the card of Justice. We have the Seven of Wands. Okay, this is about persevering, keeping going. King of Cups, absolutely. How amazing. You've got the Queen of Cups and the King of Cups. Okay. Okay. Wow, wow. Seriously more wow. Yeah, do check out our Moon Magic t-shirts. Let's look at this, my beautiful souls. So, dear ones, yes, sorry, waffling away, but whenever I say wow, wow, more wow, it kind of takes me to the whole t-shirt idea that has now happened. And I will be making no sense whatsoever if you're brand new to the channel. But anyway, let's put that to one side and dive into your reading here, full on. Go for it. You can do this. Yes, you are having to work at something. You absolutely are having to work at this. Don't get bogged down by the details, Four of Swords. Don't tangle yourself in any element of kind of almost, the procrastination. If you're writing your book, then write it. Don't start getting into the final edit when you're on chapter 3. Let it free flow. Do it for the love of it. You can come back and edit afterwards. This is about getting something done. And your message is really clear. This is absolutely, the timing is impeccable and right for you to get something done, to do it, to reach the finish line. Absolutely, persevere. Look at the work involved here. Persevere with this, but do it for the love of it. Whatever this is about getting to, you're actually very close to the finish line. Keep going. That is what your reading is saying. This is your first message. Let's draw some Rumi cards for you. We'll draw an image. Here is your image. Quest. Yeah, this is something you're meant to follow through with. Absolutely meant to follow through with and bring forth. Keep going. Persevere. You're going to get to the end goal here. Treasure. You'll get the treasure. O pilgrims, on your way to Hajj, wherever you are going, your beloved is here. Come back, come back. Did you know your suffering is your treasure? Alas, you are the veil covering your treasure. That's interesting. I'm going to read that again. Okay, we have, O pilgrims, on your way to Hajj, where are you going? Your beloved is here. Come back, come back. Did you know your suffering is your treasure? Alas, you are the veil covering your treasure. Okay, I think some of you have actually got to a point where you've almost thought, not exactly that you're going to give up, but you're wondering whether you've bitten off more than you can chew, or you're close to the finish line, but you're kind of thinking, I'm never actually going to, when you reach that kind of point of exhaustion, it's that breaking point. That breakthrough moment where you've got to push through to get to the finish line. I remember speaking earlier this year actually to a friend who had run the London Marathon, and he was talking about that breakthrough point, that breaking point where he just said every ounce of him, every cell in his body was sort of screaming at him, you can't do this. And he said, then all the crowds were there cheering him on, and he said, you find it in you and you get through it, and suddenly that sort of dissipates. You get this additional surge of energy to get you through to the finish line. And it's this, your suffering is your treasure. Keep going here. You are being called to push through with something here. Absolutely. Don't feel like you can't do this. Even if you are, I think for some of you there is a real struggle around the point at which you have got to. Just persevere, just keep going. This is what your primary message is. Just keep going. Don't falter. Keep going. Love it for the sake of loving it. It doesn't have to be an ordeal. It can feel like an ordeal if we are focused on, oh, this is a real ordeal. Will I ever get there? Alternatively, we can just do it for the love of it. You know, I am going to feel so good when I get there. I just know I'm going to do this. This is going to be perfect. This is going to be amazing. Keep going. Actually, do what you will. Not because you must, but because you desire this. This was fueled in the first instance by something that you really wanted. And this is not a time to back down or give up. And if any of you are feeling like you're giving up, your message is really saying don't. There will be a breakthrough. You can push through this. You know, the way will be opened for you. Let's draw cards for the week. Let's see what openings might be coming for you in this week. I just knocked my camera. I apologise. Let me get that focused again for you. Let's ask about the coming week, because we have Kano, the rune of openings. Okay, so we have the 10 of Pentacles. That's fantastic. Wealth. We have the Chariot, which is a card of movement, stuff moving forwards, overcoming obstacles. We have the Devil, which is also sometimes about cutting cords, letting go of something, breaking through something. Wow, this is all about breakthrough. We have the card of oppression. This is where we feel burdened by something. You're going to carry a lot. You're carrying a lot. It feels like it's hard work. But then we have the 9 of Pentacles, gain. It's going to pay off. I think you are, despite the fact that you're spinning a lot of plates and this is feeling like it's gosh, you know, you're trying to get to the finish line. I think this week you're going to see some kind of a progress that validates that this is absolutely happening. Yeah. We have the card of disappointment. How interesting. I'm going to get some more cards around that, because that's kind of not quite figuring. And then we have the card, the 3 of Pentacles. Okay. Any obstacles in your way, you'll be able to work through them. It may be that you've been drawn to this reading because there is an obstacle in your way. And you're beginning to, and the obstacle is testing you. It's like you're really thinking, well, can I really do this? You know, it's like yet another obstacle in the way. Am I ever going to do this? Am I supposed to be doing this? Now, I think the week ahead, it may not run all smoothly. I think you will be carrying a lot and wanting to get to the finish line, but I do think there will be some hiccups along the way, if I'm honest. I think there may be some hiccups. There may just simply be a hiccup or a delay already around you. You can work through it. Just keep on going. Your reading is really saying that even though you are carrying a lot, you can do this. Okay, so everything in your reading is really saying keep going, persevere. You know, don't run away from this. You will overcome this. You will achieve what you need to achieve. Literally, you really will. What else are we shown for the coming week? Maybe we get a little bit of a sneaky peek as to where this is going. Wow, you have the Lovers. You have the 9 of Swords. You have the card of 9 of Cups as well. Happiness. What a transportation. We have the Prince of Pentacles, which is a lovely earthy energy moving forwards, and then the 4 of Swords. I think by the end of the week, this is the card of truce, I think by the end of the week, you will reach a point where you can literally come up for air and take a breather. We're asking about the next 7 days. I think it will be full on, busy beyond belief. Honestly, you will have days where you think, how am I going to get to the finish line? As fast as you cross things off your list, more things will arrive on your list. Just keep going. You're going to get there. Do everything you need to do for the love of doing it. I think we have space for one more card. You will reach a point by the end of this week where anything that feels challenging and you just think, oh, not another something, please go away. I just want to focus on what I'm doing. I honestly think you'll overcome every challenge that is there this week. Just lean into it, whatever pops up, do it for the love of doing it, and then continue. You're going to get to the end goal. Let me have your card just flying out at the top, and look at this 10 of Cups. What a beautiful card. What a beautiful card to end with. How amazing that you have the 10 of Pentacles and the 10 of Cups on either end of your cards. This is going to work. You're going to get to the finish line. You're going to get what you desire. You're going to be feeling like it's kind of heavy going at times. I think probably you're already feeling like maybe it's a tall order. But you know, whatever the tall order is for you, you are going to get there this week. That's what we're seeing here. You're going to get to this point where it's like, yes. You know, it's like, and if you're writing that book, you'll have broken the back of it. Even if you've now got to edit it, you'll finish the book. You know, you'll get there. You might have days when you just think, oh, you know, total brain freeze, what's going on? But you will get there. Don't let anything get in the way of this. Keep going, because you are going for gold and the gold will come to you. That is what we're being shown here. And I think you will make genuine, real, significant progress this week. I really, really do. Literally, you'll have turned a corner with it. Doesn't mean it's all plain sailing, but I absolutely think you're going to get to where you need to be. You'll get the treasure. Stay on your quest. Stay on course. My beautiful pile 3, I am sending you all the love in the world. Keep going. I am absolutely rooting for you, as is your spirit team. Thank you so, so much, beautiful souls, for being here. Thank you for all that you do to support the channel, for liking, for sharing, for subscribing. If you're subscribing, press the little bell icon as well. That way you should get notification of any readings as soon as I post them. And I am just sending you so, so, so much love.